Hi, welcome to Asobi Sport. My name is Sarah, and I wanted to show you a couple of exercises that you can do while you are nursing or pumping. And these particular exercises are more focused on stretching and really opening up the thoracic spine. Your thoracic spine is your rib cage, and often we get a lot of back pain in our upper back because we're actually rounding our back over. That's called flexion or flexing. And we round our back over, we're hovering over our child or children, and we often actually have rotation through our cervical spine. So rotation just means to twist. Well, if we have flexion, which means to look down, and we have a little bit of rotation looking down, making sure the baby has his or her latch, we tend to get sort of stuck in this position, and actually, flexion with rotation is one of the most precarious positions for our spine. So we want to help do the opposite, help open up the chest and see what we can be doing. Now, sometimes you don't have any hands-free when you are breastfeeding or even pumping. Right now I'm using the Medela hands-free breast pump, the Freestyle, and I'm very grateful for having the pump. So right now I'm actually on a trip by myself. It's the longest time I've been away from my babies, and nothing's like the real thing for me, just being able to get the babies on the breast, but I have to go to the next best thing, and Medela breast pump, the hands-free Freestyle breast pump, has been a lifesaver. So let me go ahead and show you while I am pumping breast milk that you can go ahead and open. If you have an arm free or maybe both, I highly suggest doing these exercises, and even better if you can do them while you're nursing or pumping. So you're going to take one arm over, and if you have another arm free, go ahead and pull across, but also open up that shoulder angle. So this is called shoulder angle. We're going to open it up, 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 and see if we can start to open up the thoracic spine as well, the chest, and you pull across and back, and see if you can even gently lift your chin up. Now I know this is challenging if you don't have both hands free, but let's say you have one arm free, you've got the baby latched or you're pumping. The other arm, you can actually keep doing this exercise, but now grab a hold of your neck, so it looks like this, the back of your neck, and then add rotation where you're just gently twisting toward the arm that's stretching, toward the arm, and gently looking up, and you can see that it starts to open up the whole shoulder angle, the whole armpit, and it's a lovely stretch that you can feel through the triceps all the way down into the armpit, sometimes even to the lat and into the obliques as well. So what that looks like from the other side, in case you couldn't quite see that, so let's say you're holding on to baby right now, you make sure she's latched, and then see if you can sit up nice and tall, find your neutral spine, especially in your pelvis actually, so you don't want to slouch, you want to sit up nice and tall. Open up your chest as much as you feel comfortable. Grab your neck. Turn gently and open up. Open up. Now if you aren't comfortable twisting, then just simply open straight up as well. So you can see that now we're just opening up this shoulder angle and feeling like you can breathe a little bit more deeply. So that's one of the shoulder stretches that I recommend. Another one is opening up through the pecs, the pectoralis major and minor, and that looks a little bit, let's see if I can position this back. That's where you want to open up by reaching back, putting your hand, let's see again if I can get this on camera. You're going to put your hand on the back of the chair, and that's what my hand is doing, and then I want you to focus on the shoulder, and you're going to see this is called internal rotation. You see how it starts to rotate down? Well, now I want to rotate up, and you can watch the ribs change position where they start to lift gently. The sternum, the front of the chest starts to lift. Well, that's what we're going to try to do and come out of this flexion position and internal shoulder rotation. We want to open up the shoulder, and a lot of neck, wrist, elbow and shoulder pain, which often accompanies breastfeeding and taking care of a new baby, actually has to do with tightness that is happening in the chest and in the shoulder. So if we can open up the shoulder, sometimes it even helps with wrist pain. So you're going to reach back and open up as much as you can. Now, of course, if you only have one arm free, you hang on to your child and make sure that she continues to latch, because of course that's the most important thing, is that she's getting her nutrition, but you just see how much you can sit up tall and gently bring bring baby to you. It's often that we feel we have to bring ourselves to baby, but you want to sit up tall and bring baby to you and lift open that chest and rotate that shoulder open. And then take a couple of long deep breaths. I suggest in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you breathe out through your mouth, you can think deep pelvic floor engagement and transverse abdominis engagement. So you're recruiting the deep pelvic floor and the TAs so that you are stabilizing the pelvis and really opening up the chest and starting to wake up some muscles in the core that may have been dormant throughout the pregnancy and postpartum period. So again, I hope that really helps open up the chest while you're breastfeeding. And thanks so much for watching Asobi Sport. I really appreciate you tuning into our YouTube channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.